Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. Welcome back, VGC family. Welcome back. It is your Divine Goddess Devi. You already know what it is. You see the title of the live stream. We are here for another Divine Intuitive Entertainment Tap In with the Circus. Okay. Just sending up a few hundreds and a few hearts to get the algorithm going. Could you all do me a favor and please hit that like button on your way into the live stream? All right. All right, what's going on, family? What is going on? We are back in the house. We are back in the house, y'all. Excuse the intermission. Y'all was celebrating my son's 19th birthday today, so happy birthday to my son, baby. Yeah, he made another one, and many, many more to come. God bless. All right, y'all. So let's get into this. We just chit-chatting, y'all. We just gonna talk. Ain't nothing too serious. We just gonna tap in. Y'all know it's so much going on with the circus. I don't even know where to start. I didn't even write no major notes or nothing because I don't keep up on it like that. You know, I just check in and check out. You know what I'm saying? But let me see, where we gonna start? I'm so happy y'all actually waited a little bit because y'all already know what was going down today at the yacht party. Krishan and Blueface link up once again. They have to meet their contractual obligations. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it goes with them two. Nothing surprises me with them two, or the circus, or how this goes. Remember, this is entertainment. They are here to entertain us, not tell us the truth. Entertain us. They can always say at the end of it, oh, everything was a script. It was all, you know, to make money at the end of it. But we know better than that, right? So let's get into this thing. So Blueface is okay. Your Divine Goddess Devi is in the house. Crown still intact, baby. Let's get into it, goddesses. Let's get into it, Spirit. All right. Let's find out what's going on. Spirit, I'm going to tap in. We're just going to get some cards, some major cards. Let's get the major energy. Blueface. How is Blueface feeling right now at this time in general? What is the major energy that he's feeling right now? Blueface. Look at Blueface. Still in love with you. Ooh-wee. Okay. Now, this could be all of the women pining for Blueface, still in love with you. Anybody from Jaden to Nevaeh to Krishan, you know, whatever they view as their version of love. We all know they don't know what it is, obviously, because they would be loving themselves. They wouldn't even be connected to an energy like Blueface, or they would have some serious boundaries up. But they don't, all right? Everybody is full on inside playing the game. So, still in love with you. These are many people pining after him. Or either he still has an affection and a red heart, emotions, something here for one of them. One of them we see chasing you, okay? So either they're chasing him right here because the picture is coming towards the heart, they're chasing him, or either he's chasing someone there. He's chasing one of them. All right, give me the energy for Krishan. Energy for Krishan. You know what? Let me keep that like that. Energy for Krishan. Ho! Krishan. Roaching ass energy. Wow. So it's Krishan that's still in love with Blueface. I can clearly see it. She has stars in her eyes when he came on that yacht. People can say what they want. Oh, Krishan, you know, she had her boundaries up. Yeah, she did that thing. Yeah, she told him if he's not claiming the baby, he still ain't gonna claim the baby. He's still not gonna claim the baby. Take him to court. If she feel that way about it, take him to court. Everybody like, well, why don't he just get a DNA? Why don't she just get a DNA? Okay? Before he was ever a bad parent, she was a bad parent. We saw how she treated that baby in her stomach. Okay? Right now, access denied. Blocked. Krishan. Blocked. Okay? So either she's saying that he's chasing after her and she don't want nothing to do with him, or either vice versa. She's chasing after him and he doesn't want anything to do with her. It says nasty, grimy, filthy, runs from the light, hard to get rid of, and lives off of others. Those are Krishan's 2 cards. Either she's feeling this about people around her or others, or either people are feeling this way about her. She could be getting blocked, you know what I'm saying, from certain people. They don't want anything to do with her. So she's chasing, you know, when it concerns Blueface for sure. She still has a beating heart for him. She might feel like he has people around him. She made a little sidebar comment. She never mentions any of the other women, but she did make a prayer and ask God to make sure that Blueface is not around anybody, anyone that shouldn't be around him. You know, may he, you know, get relief from those situations. She's making a little prayer. All right, let's see. Nevaeh. Y'all see it? Nevaeh. Fed up. Nevaeh says she fed up with the roaching ass energy of all the people and the women around him. And then the women around him say they fed up with Nevaeh's roaching ass. It goes both ways. Nevaeh, addicted to toxicity. She just can't seem to get Blue's finger out of her mouth. Now, Nevaeh's beak has been flapping all across the internet. When I tell you that beak has been yapping, okay? Nevaeh can't seem to close her mouth for nothing. She's coming down to the final days of that pregnancy, and she needs to reserve all of her energy for this here birth that's about to come, okay? And anything that transpires after, whether the baby is blues or whether the baby is not blues, she still has work on her hand to do, okay? But that beak been yapping. Let me see here. Jaden. Main energies for Jaden. Nevaeh mad, but she can't get away from the promiscuity of it. You know what I mean? She's caught up right now. She don't know what to do. Jaden. Soulmates. Jaden's booed up and hugged up with Kai Bands. This is her new interest right now. I don't believe it's anything serious. I think it's all for, you know, clout, the same way that Krishan and Blueface have to link up and meet up, like they're on the same boat. They hang around the same people. AB and Dean and all these people. I don't know these people, y'all. These are, you know, streamers and Stream University, all this extra stuff. This is their community. So they have to link up and be around one another. But now Jaden is right now with Kai Vans linked up in the Canary Hub. You know what I'm saying? Rub-a-dub-dub. But she's still stalking. Do you see Jaden's pie face? Do you see her pie face? She's still stalking when it concerns Blue. Still. Now I was about to say Carlissa. Go ahead, Carlissa. I see you coming through. You are a goddess. Okay, Carlissa. Carlissa, you got it. Carlissa. Camera. Carlissa is keeping an eye on all of the action, baby. She is watching everything go down. Pictures, memories, nostalgia, reminiscing about the past. She is also taking a look through her archive, through her photo album, through her picture book. You know, just remembering when the days were different, when it was just her, Blue, Journey, Javon, and Jaden. You know, when it was a smaller type of unit, when things were much more quieter, and now it's all this evidence, it's all these files. You know what I'm saying? All these details now. So she's remembering when they were small, you know, and now it's all this toxicity, stalking ass bitches, you know, chicks claiming he they baby daddy, and you know, it's a whole bunch of mess going on. It's just nasty work. Okay, Ghosted. I was about to say, of course, Rila is now in it. Yes, Rila gets access. Rila. Ghosted. Rila is like, what I do? What the hell did I do? I was just chilling. You know, we linked up like we always link up. Why are you so mad at me? Right? We Rila like, I don't know what the hell is going on. That's what Rila say. And Rila's coming right under you are our goddess. Okay? Beautiful. I like the way Rila carries herself. You know? She's very mature in spirit. I think she realizes the error, you know, that she made, you know, being out there doing this or that with Blueface, you know, and now it's out there. Now Rila's mom ran up on Blueface and Nevaeh at the amusement park. Mind you, this was Nevaeh's bright damn bird brain idea, and Blueface said it. No, this was your idea. We gonna walk around. We gonna be in this crowd. It's hot. It's musty. It's stink. It's you know, a lot of people. You know, what do you say? Not clustered, but you know what I'm saying. Like when you get claustrophobic, you know what I'm saying. It's tight. It's tight with all these people walking around, moving around. But Nevaeh wanted to go over there, so Blueface entertained her ass. She want to be seen out in the public. I told you prior to, he wasn't taking her ass nowhere. So I guess they had a conversation or said something. So he started taking her out. He took her to the ranch so they could have a family photo op. He trying to do things with her to make her feel included and make her feel like she's out and about. But that's not how he entertained those other women. He had a romantic, you know, getaway on Catalina Island with the other one. I forgot her name, and she done dropped out of the damn race. She said, I don't want, Ashley, I think her name was. She don't want to be involved no more. She said it's too messy. She can't deal with it. But yeah, he taking her to family places. He letting her know you are the mommy. Okay, Nevaeh, you're going to have 2 children. If you wanted to be a starer, you should have thought about that before you got your butt pregnant. Everybody want to throw their butt in a circle in the air. You know what I'm saying? And they want to carry the child, but after the child gets born, everybody still want to be in the spotlight. Children need to be cared for, okay? And if you're going to put them off on somebody else, you damn sure need to be making hella paper. You know what I mean? Oh, absolutely, Jonathan. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's getting caught. Everybody's getting caught up. Everybody's getting caught up, okay? And Rila, we have High Priestess. People don't know which angle Rila is coming from, okay? Rila is the mystery in this whole situation right now. Right? I think she has a little girl from the reveal, from what I'm hearing, a little girl coming. And yeah, Rila's mom rolled up on them in the amusement park. She said, I'm Rila's mother. And Blueface act like, okay, you know what I mean? Like random, like he didn't know anything. Like, okay, who's Rila? And then, of course, like a damn parrot, Nevaeh, right after him. Yeah, right? Who's that? Shut up, Nevaeh. Mind your own beak, Nevaeh. Okay? Yapping your damn beak all across the damn internet. Mind your own beak. You got problems of your own. Don't worry about no other bird's issue with Blueface. Okay? He done gave you some bird seed. Peck that. Peck that. No, don't be looking shocked. Okay? Close your beak. Alright? Close your beak. Now. Now, let's get some more energy. Now, how does Blueface feel about Nevaeh? How does Blueface feel about Nevaeh? I don't love them. I just act like I do. They don't love me. They're just using me. I know it's my karma. Blueface and Nevaeh, baby. That's the energy between them two. That's how he feels about it. You heard me just, what? Don't be upset, Nevaeh. Okay? You the only one that got to take care of this hot taki, baby. See that burning phallic? That's all yours, Nevaeh, baby. All yours. You see all these colors around you? This is all the sprinkles from all the other women that he gets left behind. And then he brings that hot tower right back home to you, baby. I'm home. Okay, Nevaeh? Yeah. He said he don't love them. He just act like he do. He said they don't love him. They just act like they do. Everybody's using each other. Using each other. He said you're a nice warm place to put his taki. You got the baby up in there. So far so good. He thinks it's his, but he says it's not the first rodeo. If you let him hit with Superior, you definitely let him hit with the second baby, and he don't know anybody else. Krishan let him hit with Krishan Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He's used to getting pregnant cooties, so it don't really make him no never mind. Blueface is all good with it. All good with it. And yes, the issue between them two is unforgiven in Blueface's mind and heart, but he's just rolling with it right now. He's rolling with it, whether it's his baby or not. You hear what I'm telling you? Whether it's his baby or not. He still ain't claiming Krishan Jesus. And he done backed up off of Javon and Journey. because of what Jaden done did. Jaden done got caught with a pita in her mouth. Yep. Jaden done got caught with a pretzel in her mouth, y'all. Yeah. Jaden. Speaking of Jaden. Oh, man, Jaden. Jaden done got caught with the dirty banana. Oh, stop playing, Jaden. Oh, no, girl. Girl, it was a dirty banana? Oh, no. So, this is how Blue feel about Jaden. He said she out here with dirty bananas. She don't love him neither. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing. Jaden, watch out. Blueface is going to contact you. He wants to talk to you. Behind the scenes. You see this? He also believes that Jaden was behind the scenes, linking up and sneaking around, you know, with dirty bananas, with the towel right here. The towel and the dirty banana indicates male phallic. This is intimacy. Okay, this is actual sexual activity. All right, you understand? This is that ick day. Okay, this is what's going on right here. People talking on the telephone and everybody using each other. Look, shocking. Everybody's sitting there like, oh, okay. So we have Nevaeh and Jaden. Krishan. How does Blueface feel about Krishan? That wanted to drop out. I'm a narcissist. You are my greatest supply. She's a stalker. Lurking. He said on one side of things she brings out a very beautiful, a very like the best. Okay, y'all, we back. We are back. I tell you, they always start interrupting my live when I start getting into it, when I start telling what's going on. We're going to get right back to it. We were talking about Krishan's ass. Yes, we were talking about her. Okay? She running around like she ain't did nothing. Meanwhile, Krishan Jesus in the background. Ain't nobody going to forget about that. Meanwhile, Ronnie Doe in the background. Ain't nobody going to forget about that, Krishan. You know, you may think your life is going on. Oh, just leave me be. You know, poor Krishan. No. Why wasn't everybody screaming that when she was out drinking and smoking and popping her ass up on the stage, baby? Stop playing. Stop playing. Shout out to Voodoo Doll TV. Yeah, shout out to Voodoo. Get all up in that damn thong. Yeah, all up in it, girl. Yeah. So, Blueface. He how he feels about Krishan. I'm a narcissist and you are my greatest supply. He feels like she's a big ass narcissist too. And she stalks him and she's watching him. Okay? Everybody knows dirty bananas. You see, it's nothing but two bananas out here. That's what they all chasing. They all chasing. Instead of chasing their crowns, you know what I'm saying? They all chasing the dirty banana. Okay? So, we have Nevaeh, Jaden, Krishan. All right, let's get Rila. How does Blueface feel about Rila? Right here, money focus and unhealed trauma. I think so much has already occurred with Blueface. It's almost like he doesn't even have the room to entertain Rila's situation. You know, it's already enough on his plate. Having to deal with Krishan, having to deal with Jaden, having to deal now with Nevaeh's ass. It's a lot. He's like, it's just another expense out his pocket. Another expense. And at another time, he also feels like it's a money grab. Something leechy in it, he's saying about Rila. Draining, gold digger, clingy as fuck, and won't let go. He's saying, not being funny, he don't know why she just didn't, you know, clip that. You know what I'm saying? Why attach yourself to a situation where, you know, there's no energy for you at all? Why would you do that, you know? But these girls out here, you know, I don't know. It's their baby, it's their body, you know. We can't tell them to or not to do anything. All I can say is it worth it? Is it worth it? I hope so, you know. I hope so. I wouldn't want, you know, I'm here, y'all. I wouldn't say I wanted my mama to do other than, because I wouldn't be here talking to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Blueface was thinking like, why didn't she take another route or something like that? I have no idea. You know what I mean? But that's how he said she feeling. He said money focused. He said she feels she here for the money. All right, Carlissa. How is he feeling about Carlissa? Demon time and trash energy. Do you see that? He says that he feels like Carlissa's mind and energy is focused in the wrong place. That she's all up in the sauce where she shouldn't be. That's what he's saying. She's all up in the situation and He said she doesn't have anything good on her mind. She's also money focused. That's what he said. Carlissa is also chasing fame and fortune, you know. He said she always has something to say about what he's doing with his banana. You see these bananas? It's a leech, it's a dirty banana, and it's a tower. These are this is the energy that these women are chasing after with Blueface and men around Blueface. You know what I'm saying? And men like Blueface in this whole YN community. All right? They don't know what the hell they doing. They don't know what they doing. It's a bunch of snake energy. It's a bunch of snake energy with all of them, with the entire circus. And everybody looking around like they can't believe what's going on. You know, all of us are just sitting back watching like, what is this trash? You know what I'm saying? This dumpster diving. Okay? It says sneaky, jealous, envious, hidden motive, sly, has it out for you. And someone is about to pop up on you. So there's going to be some unexpected revelations coming up. It could be another woman coming out the woodwork talking about she has a blue face baby. Something could occur between the women already that he has. You know, I don't know if there's going to be a confrontation. I don't know if everybody going to have to get DNA tested. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Jada needs to. You can see those children. They look. I see Blueface. I want people to still show me Blueface or Krishan Jesus. They're still trying to push the baby on Blue. Krishan's not having it. She's sick of it. We don't give a what Krishan is sick of. Take him to the court. The ancestors know what's going on. They see exactly what's going on. Take him to the court, Krishan. You want him to be a daddy so bad? You keep screaming, he the daddy, he the daddy. You know? She can't go nowhere. She called herself having some little guy sit next to her on the boat, you know, trying to give her a little conversation. Man, that shit was ice cold. That shit was ice cold. He felt it. He didn't get no play from her, and she didn't give up no energy. She's weird. She been hanging out with a girl lately. You know, she was hanging out with the girl when she had the motorcycle accident. When I tell you Krishan bust her shit on that motorcycle, she busted. She tried to act like she wasn't hurt. Okay? She could have broke everything in her body. She could have had a concussion. She could have broke her neck. She could have broke her leg, her ankles, anything. The way her legs popped up off that floor, man, I'm surprised she didn't break her hip, her pelvis, something. The way she popped up off that floor, baby. You know, when you riding a bike and you going fast, that hurt. Skinned up everything, burned up everything. Trying to prove she a man. Every time you turn around, Krishan is hanging around a bunch of men. You know? She always want to play box with them. She always want to prove that she's just as masculine as these men. For what? Go sit your little womanly ass down. Sit down. You know? That's why I be thinking curious about these men, because as masculine as Krishan comes off, it makes me think about what they really want. They say they want a feminine woman. Do they? Because they like that energy that Krishan be bringing. They like it. But every time you turn around, she just with a bunch of men. She in the gym with this one and that one, you know? And they had a scene where they were sitting with her, the other boxer girl. You know, she's another boxer in the industry, something like that from what I hear. She was sitting in the middle, and then there was a heavy-set woman sitting to the far right side of them. You know, it was like they're sitting on a checkerboard floor. You can clearly see what's going on with Krishan. You can clearly see what's happening, and you know where her energy is coming from. She's on the checkerboard floor. Those were 3 examples of black women that they were presenting right there at one time. I wish I had my other phone charged up. I would have showed y'all the scene. I think her name is Mia or something like that. It was Mia, Krishan, and then another heavy-set woman, showing you 3 different types of black women on this checkerboard floor. I want y'all to peep that symbolism, okay? So Krishan is in the thick of things. Ice cold, cold-hearted. Ain't nobody forgetting about your son, Krishan, how you run around eating in front of him. Every time we turn around, we still haven't seen this child eat one drop of food. Not a Cheerios, not a cheese doodle, not a potato chip. And we already know he can't even chew the potato chip. He got teeth. But, you know, always trying to make us think he eating this. No pureed food, no pureed bananas, no pureed apples, nothing. No baby food. We don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. What's going on, loving my boys? I'm just trying to get it in. I'm just trying to get it in with y'all. Could somebody do me a favor? Either please hit the like button or please put a message in the chat to let me know the chat is still on. I need to make sure that it's still going. I believe it's reconnected. Okay, thank you, Hot Chi. Thank you so much. It's not registering on my screen, but it's all good. Oh, it's all good. Let's see what's going on. Look at her. She was on the boat, right? I was saying she's sitting next to the light skinned guy. She was on the boat. All the light skinned guy could see on that side of her face is Blueface face. Didn't I tell you that? She jealous as fuck. She's sitting there. She really want to be with Blueface. She really feeling some kind of way about he out there on the same boat with her. Don't want to claim her baby, but asking her to make him a plate of food. You know he wasn't serious. You know he didn't think she would really make it. Of course he was click farming, but that's how stupid she thinks she is. You know? He don't give a F about that. She says, no, bro, you're not claiming my baby. He didn't say nothing. People take that as a yes. That ain't no damn yes. It's I don't got shit to say about it. I said what I said and hold that. And I'm not going to say nothing different. You can keep screaming what you want to scream. That's what he said. That's what he said. It says, jealous as fuck, friend, ex-friend, lover, ex-lover, ex's new partner, family, and co-worker. That's how she was feeling on that boat. Jealous. She want to be a part of Blueface's world so bad. She sat up there, was all in the church. I don't see her recording with the church no more. I wonder what happened. Did the pastor ask her for a donation she wasn't willing to give? Did they ask her for some time? Oh, was there an issue with now, Krishan Jesus is getting older and she's going to need more people to help her to watch him? Because she's going to need more help. You understand? That young man needs 24-hour care. 24-hour care. Wrote a check their ass can't cash. Sweetening up bullshit. I want to say this is Nevaeh. Because Nevaeh is always yapping her beak, man. I mean, when I tell you, 100 miles a minute. She reminds me of foghorn leghorn. Look up that bird. That's a big rooster. Always yapping and talking shit. I say. Nevaeh, be quiet. You tossed your ass up in the air. You wanted to be in the mix in the middle of everything. You want to sit there with your damn beak. Always trying to clap back at the internet. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn if all of y'all get in the bed with Blueface. We looking at all of y'all like y'all silly and y'all got the damn dunce hat on your head. What we supposed to do? Look, we just looking at all of y'all. We just watching how he manipulates each and every one of you. He think all of y'all dumb. He think each and every one of you is dumb. It's not us. It's y'all. Y'all sitting there with the damn eyebrow up acting like you don't know. Look, with the eyebrow up acting like you don't know what's going on and that Blueface is sitting right in there lying to you. Right to your face. All of you want to be queens. All of you want to act like you got this thing still intact. But really all of you putting on a show. We all know what's going on. What the hell y'all talking about? We know it's a shitty offer. And half of y'all catfishing him. He knows it's a shitty offer. Y'all not really who y'all say y'all are. Everybody just want to take risks right now, and that's what it is with the circus. Who do they want to take risks with? Blueface, the master of ceremonies. That's what's happening. So much shit be going down. I can't even remember everything that be going down. I mean, Blueface says anything to Nevaeh. I think she confronted him about some messages, about somebody who said that they gave Blueface gave him something. She asking him, do he use condoms and what is that about? And he want to tell her, shut up, ho. Shut up, ho. You know what this is. You know what you signed up for. He giving her that nature boy treatment. You understand? That's what I'm getting. Nature boy, baby. Got a damn house, a damn stable full of women, running around impregnating this one, that, sleeping with all of them, out here. Listen, nature boy. He told her to shut up. That's what come with the territory. She's sitting there looking like, well, ain't nothing happened to me. Y'all don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. If they lie about their baby daddies, man, they'll lie through their teeth about anything. Nevaeh, you was over there hanging out with Snoop. That's what you was doing, remember? You was leaning over, popping it. You was popping it. Look at Nevaeh. She been doing a lot of praying and stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. She been putting her little grease bag together. She was on the stream with Whack 100. I'm trying to think of everything. You know what I'm saying? So many things be happening. They putting out so much content. They want to keep you busy. I only got a certain amount of time for them. You know what I mean? Whack sat there. Whack was talking to his woman and Nevaeh like they was just two hoes sitting there. You know what I'm saying? They disrespect them women anytime they get ready. They're going to put their pussy out on the internet anytime they get ready. You understand what I'm saying? They frequently, regularly, and always let them know what they there for. Wax stood his woman up, turned her ass around to the camera, and made sure that she gave a little jiggle. He gave a little, you know, a little rubber dub. You know what I mean? Letting everybody know why he there and stuff like that. He don't talk about their brain. He don't talk about their endeavor. As soon as they talk about something, they talk about getting they magic stick, you know, played with by these women. Nevaeh sitting there looking stupid. He still questioned her about the baby. Everybody questioned her about the due date of the child. Everybody. It's crazy. I never seen so many people, like he said, oh, you need to have a song called Get Out My Pussy. That should include him. What the hell he doing all up in her pussy and your woman sitting right there next to you? You know what I'm saying? But that's what these damn women sign up for. They think they signing up for a relationship where they're going to be held in high regard. No, they signing up to be hoes, a part of a stable. Hey, Mrs. C, they signing up to be hoes, a part of the stable. Could y'all do me a favor and hit that like button? I don't know what they did, but my counter seems to be frozen. I don't see my numbers going up or anything, so, you know, they got upset. It kind of disconnected the stream, you know. I'm thinking of disconnecting the stream and coming back, but I'm not going to do that. We already going strong. As long as y'all in the house, y'all can hear me. Somebody send a thumbs up, a star, a heart, an emoji, anything to let me know y'all can hear me and the stream is still going. Let me know it's still going and I haven't been ghosted. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. You know what? I want to know, let's talk about Blueface for a minute. Blueface and the family. Blueface and the family, man, because they really been trying Blueface's patience, you know what I'm saying, all the women. And this only comes from his behavior. You understand what I'm saying? They call themselves getting back at him. But I keep saying, you're not going to do nothing but get yourself used by another man. I don't know if Jaden even knew that man was recording all that stuff. If she could have known, like, F it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, show him how I feel, you know? Type of thing. That totally threw him off with Jaden. He's so upset with her. He won't even talk to Jaden and Journey. He hardly won't talk to them. Okay. Tell us, how's Blueface feeling right now overall, Spirit? How's Blueface feeling right now overall? Knight of Cups. He said he all right. He said he feels he's owed a lot of apologies and he should have given some along the way, and maybe things would be the way they are right now. He said because right now shit is crazy. Every time he turned around, he found out something new about these women that he thought was secure. You know what I mean? But I don't know how you can think it's secure when you are ratchet, when you are disrespectful to him. You don't think they heart gonna break at some point? That they're gonna want to fight back? They're gonna want to give it back to you at some point, you know? And that's what he said he's feeling right now. You know, he says he honestly want to stop the fight with all of them, you know? I mean, it's weird in his mind, you know what I mean? He still want access to him. This is craziness. But that's the way that's the way of a narcissist. He still want access to him. Even Krishan. You think he care that about what happened, you know? If Krishan open up her legs and let Blueface hit, he gonna do that. He don't care about no baby. He don't care about claiming no child. It's all about in that moment in time, the present moment energy. All right. How is Blueface feeling about, I want to know how he's feeling about Nevaeh. That's how he's feeling overall about the whole situation. He says there's a lot of tower moments, a lot of surprises. How's he feeling about Nevaeh and this baby? How he really feel about Nevaeh and this baby? Honestly, he wish her and them children would go away. I'm not trying to be mean or funny. He said he wish her and them children would go away. Yep, we talking about this family right now. He really want to make a move and move forward by himself, but he's already caught up in the situation with Nevaeh. You know? Or either he wishes to move them from where they at. He don't want them where he's at. He want them in their own space. They're crowding his area. You know what I'm saying? How does he feel about Nevaeh? Oh, shit. Look at that. Look at that. That's the house, y'all. That's the house. Could somebody put a thumbs up? Let me know if you can hear the stream. Three of Wands. He says he has options. He says he has options. He's not sure which way he's going to go with Nevaeh. He's not sure which way he want to go with her right now. Somebody put a thumbs up, please let me know. Thumbs up, let me know. All right. Thank you so much for she who the sun rises. I don't know what's wrong with this counter, but all right, so let's keep it going. Okay, so yes, this is Nevaeh. This is the Empress. This is the pregnant one. Yeah, this is how she feels. She's actually sad inside right now, and she's thinking either she's being sneaky or she feels Blueface is being sneaky. Either way, it's causing her a level of depression. She can't wait to drop this baby. I'm telling you, I can't wait till she drops this baby. Nevaeh is annoying as hell. Every time she opens up her mouth, she just always yapping. She don't got shit to talk about but kids. That's all Nevaeh can talk about is kids, man. That shit is boring. It's annoying. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the children are there. Okay, what else? Plan something. Do something creative. Go in the kitchen. Start learning how to bake something. Maybe you can open up a baking business from home. You said you're a good cook, right? I'm Nevaeh. I can cook, right? Go start you a catering business. Go start making something. You know, create something. She just sit there all day long, wanting Blueface to care about the baby, trying to put Superior off on him. You know what I'm saying? She wanted him to be Superior's stepdad so bad. She wanted him to step in so bad, she's willing to sacrifice Superior. You understand? She talked so nasty about Superior's dad on the live. She said his dad is homeless and ain't got no house for Superior to go to. I mean, talking shit in front of Blueface. That's to get on Blueface's side. To let him know, I'm all in with you, baby. It ain't got shit to do with Superior's dad. We over here with you, daddy. You know what I'm saying? And Blueface said he don't even like the word daddy. He don't like it. We over here with you. She gonna walk away eventually. They gonna walk away eventually. Eventually. When Nevaeh has had enough, you know what I'm saying? Sitting around waiting for Blueface to give her something that she should have given herself. She's waiting for validation that she has to give her own self. She's in survival mode right now. You know what I mean? She's gonna sacrifice Superior. She's gonna say, I ain't doing that woman. Yes, you are. You sacrificing Superior. Whatever Blueface wants is how it goes. You can't even sit your ass up in that bathtub. He took that dog upstairs, y'all. He took the dog upstairs into the bathtub and washed the dog right there, feet away from the room that they sleep in. Mind you, the dog done shook, shaking all the hair, you know, and when he got done, you know what he told her? She's a maid. Go clean shit up. And she, every time he tell her to go clean, she looking like, grown men can clean. That ain't what I'm here for, Nevaeh. Shut your beak up. Shut the F up. That's what you signed for. That's what he pay you for. You the maid, you the lover, you the chef, you the cook, okay? You the comfort woman. You are the comfort woman. Stop trying to be the out in the scenes. You know, he gonna take you out once or twice, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you feel okay. If the baby's his. If the baby's not his, Nevaeh, be prepared to be dragged for filth all across this internet. I'm telling you. He gonna embarrass the shit out of you, just like he do with Krishan. He let her run around talking about he her baby father and don't do shit with them. You understand? Actions speak louder than words. I don't listen to shit Krishan say no more. She run around and she halfway high some of the time. You know what I mean? When y'all see her, when she can't stop talking, when she can't sit down, when she can't get her nerves together, she constantly moving every 2 minutes, constantly talking. Yo, they got issues. Give me one for Jaden. Jaden. All of them got issues, yo. I know when Krishan be high, man. She be doing pills or something. She be doing something. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Jaden. She said it's been slow, you know what I mean? But she making it through. She said she making it through. Jaden, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. He said he had a lot of love for Jaden. He had a lot of love for Jaden right here. King of Wands right here. He said Jaden used to really do it for him in many ways. He said, but in time, he had to slow down his offers towards her. You know? He had to slow it down. He said it's shocking that they're not a unit anymore. Him, Jaden, Jovan, and Journey, that they're not a unit anymore. You know, Judgment. Judgment got called on that. And that's the truth right there. He's shocked about that. He never saw them not being together, you know, the way that they always were. He said that there's arguing, there's bickering, there's fighting right now. He said Jaden wants to be a star. You know what I'm saying? Jaden now here living her best life. She wants to be in the limelight. She wants to be seen. She wants to be known. He says she also wants to have actual encounters with other men right there. He says he counts her as a little bit of a fool right now. That's what he said. Or either he's saying that she just wants to be free. And that's a judgment. She just want to be free. He said he sees that. He says he knows that she has a lot of love for him. He said, but his offer towards her has been very small and very slow lately. So she kind of like, you know, he's upset, but he said he understands what she's looking to grow something. She's looking to grow her pinnacles. She's looking to get out of the box. She's trying to break out of the box. All right? All right. So, Krishan. We got Nevaeh, we got Jaden on the board. Krishan. How's he feel about Krishan? Krishan's lying ass. Krishan. Krishan. Give and take right here. 6 of Pentacles. I think he's still trying to find a way to give to Krishan. Look, he's still trying to find a way to give to Krishan in some type of fashion. Because he does have emotions and feelings for Krishan. I mean, they were together for a long time. They've had a few pregnancies prior. They made a lot of money together. They had a show together. Okay? So they have a lot of history. No, I'm not claiming they have a child together. He said it's not his. So until we see the court order and said that it's blues, it ain't blues. Okay? He said he's still sitting around, you know, just being quiet, trying to figure out in the background. He still talks to her. They talk to each other on the back end. This ain't the first time they met up or spoke since the last time they were with each other. It's not the first time. She's been in communication with him, and he's been in communication with her. She's going to keep going with the narrative, but he said that shit is a heavy-ass burden. He said she should have thought about that before she was running around, sleeping around with so many people and had to make him question whose it was. She was with so many people. It's 3 people in this picture. 3 people. He said he don't know why she just didn't, you know, once again, Blueface is with transitioning babies when the situation doesn't apply versus keeping them. He's with that. He said it wasn't sufficient. He said you was out here, look. He said, look, you was out here sleeping with a bunch of people. That's what he said to Krishan. He said no matter how he sliced it, he know what was going on. He said it's too many. I mean, like I said, look at that baby. All these women out here talking about he know that's his baby. You know what I'm saying? What if it was your son? What if you was Carlissa and you had a girl running around talking about Krishan Jesus, it was your baby, it was your lineage, it was your DNA and your heritage, but you don't see nothing of your family on this baby. You know what I mean? They trying to make an excuse because it's Krishan. She on TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see anything Krishan is doing other than walking around, showing up at events, getting on motorbikes and getting on water bikes and, you know, running around to the church every now and then. I don't see anything amazing or spectacular. What kind of artist she produced, a book, where the new music? Like, what the hell is going on? You got a clothing line? Like, oh, didn't you say you had a makeup line or something coming? Like, well, where the shit at? Cause you just running around being a socialite. We seen that already. We come from the days of Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what their show was called, but they was the first ones that started running around like the it girls, the rich girls. They was over there doing it. Kim Kardashian and all of them. They was doing it. The Braxton girls was out there. Like, there's so many people that been out here on doing reality. Like, do something. Where's the amazement? I'm just trying to figure, like, you know what I'm saying? This is Krishan's mind. 7 of Cups. This is Krishan's heart. She has war in her heart. You understand what I'm saying about Krishan right now? She got war in her heart, everybody. Don't let that smile fool you. Yeah, Krishan is a pretty woman, but she'll pop on you. She don't even know how to have a conversation with men no more without play fighting. That's how defensive she is. She got to play fight with everybody. Like a little child, like she regresses in her mind. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just kicking it. Yeah, Bossy Floss says Krishan makes her embarrassed to be a Pisces. I'm trying to tell you, and Pisces is some beautiful energy. My bro is a Pisces. Y'all some beautiful people. My auntie is a Pisces, baby. Y'all make some good ass food. Y'all damn sure throw the best parties. I love it when the Pisces show up. My brother used to come around. He just used to make me feel better. He always had a joke, a laugh, a smile, something good to say. You know, this girl been in her head a lot lately. She been trying to put on a smile, but she's been very curt. I wouldn't want to be Krishan's friend. Everybody trying to be friendly with her. Right now, there's a, I don't know if she's Asian or Filipina. I don't know what she is hanging around Krishan. That's her handler. Everybody keeps saying, who is she? Her handler. Handler. They have to choose somebody who aesthetically look like they fit with being Krishan. Somebody that elevated her image by standing next to Krishan. You understand what I'm saying? This is all by design. That's her handler, baby. Watch her ass. She get too crazy, give her one of them little things, and you'll start seeing her laughing and having a good time where she wasn't before. You see her calm, sitting on the outside of the boat, but you'll know when things have changed, when she start yapping, she start talking a lot, she start moving around, she start drinking, you'll know something has changed. You will be able to take a deeper look. I be knowing what I'm talking about. Your guardian angel, your earth angel, you know, your fairy tale godmother. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's how you feeling about Krishan. He's still trying to find a way to give to her. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. He talks to her in the nighttime, and they talk to each other behind the scenes. He said it's rickety, it's up and down. Tell me how he feels about Rila. Tell me about Rila. He said he finds Rila to be very independent. Honestly, y'all might think that he don't like how Rila is moving. He said, but you know what? She keeps it very cute. You know what I'm saying? He said she keeps it clean. She keeps it like a lady, and he likes it like that. Believe it or not, he said he liked it like that. He might not be talking to her. He might not be acknowledging anything. But the way she's moving, he says that doesn't bother him. Even though I don't think in any kind of way, form, or fashion him and Rila will be together, you know, in any way. It might just be for the sake of the child. You know, co-parenting type of thing and raising a child together right here. He said he just looks at himself as, if anything, as the father. If he is, you know, once the baby comes out and everything is squared away, if he's the dad, he said that's what he'll be as the dad. Right now it's a mystery. Because he did do a lot of sleeping around. He did that. So if women are arguing and fighting with him, he knows exactly why. He knows why. And that makes Blueface sad sometimes. He says sometimes he causes his own trouble. And of course he brings his own karma on himself when it has to do with dealing with these women in the world. And who he wants to make the center of his attention and how he's moving and thinking around them. You understand? When he's connecting. He says, because more than once, he said a few of them have really thrown him for a loop and thrown him by surprise when he was really trying to offer something to them. This is his house right there, when they come to Blue's house, you know? That's what I'm seeing. Tell me about Carlissa. How is Carlissa feeling about this? How's Carlissa feeling about everybody? How's she feeling about this whole situation? How's she feeling? Because they all just out here. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't know what Krishan gonna do. I don't know what she's gonna do. She says, he says, Carlissa's feeling like, you know, it's just a repeat. She says she wished that things could just go back to the way they were when it was more simple. Look, when it was more simple, it was just them, Jovan, Journey, Blue, even Jaden, you know what I'm saying? It was just simple. Callie and the rest of the crew, it was just simple. What's his other brother? I forget Blue's other brother. It'll come. If somebody knows his name, you can put it in the chat. Let me see here. Oh, shoot, Jonathan. Let me find out. Jonathan is in the house, baby. Let me find out. I forget his other brother. And Spirit said that's the truth of what I'm hitting on. Carlissa says she just, you know, want the truth to come out concerning her family. What is his name? I forgot. I'm sorry, Blue's brother. I forgot your name, baby. I'm gonna get your name. But yeah, Ace of Swords. She said she just wants the truth to come out concerning these babies. She said because it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of money right now, you know. And she said she really does love everybody. This is Carlissa coming through, the mama, baby. Okay, head lady in charge. Yeah, she says she does love everybody and she's gonna love each and every one of the children. You see that? She said everyone that Jonathan makes, she gonna love each and every one of the children. See that? Every time he make one, she gonna love each and every one of them the same, she said. She said she got big love for him, but she's going to question. You see how that Queen of Cups is looking inside of that cup? She gonna question whether it's her family, her blood. She gonna take a real good look with that Hangman. She said she not just gonna let nobody come in and just try to play her son. And that's what I don't understand about everybody running around talking about Blue need to just give it up and just acknowledge Krishan. Jesus could acknowledge him where? Where do you see Blueface on that baby? I know everybody wish it was Blue's baby with the 9 of Cups. I know y'all wish it was Blue's baby. Like I said, Blue can have 10 women pregnant. 9 women. This is the 9 of Cups. 9 women, and the 10th one, that's Krishan Jesus. It won't be his baby. He could have 9 of them, but that 10th one might not be his. Show me where Blueface is on that baby. Because right now, we don't see it. We don't see it. And that's the illumination. That's the sun on that. We don't see it. We don't see it. Neither does Carlissa, by the way. Hint. Think I'm joking? Who's there? Carlissa. That's Leo the Lion, baby. That's Carlissa. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with your divine goddess, baby. She said you told it. You told it right about what my son out here doing. You told it right about what he out here doing and who he out here doing it with. Okay? That's what Carlissa said. She just wish it was all so simple, like it used to be. She said it's too much going on. They too crazy right now. Everybody running around wanting to be a Blueface baby mama. Everybody want to be a Blueface baby mama. You see that? That's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the mother card. That's the pregnant card. That's the I have a baby. And look, toxic situations. Toxic. You know? They just hurting themselves. Right here. That's the baby. The Page of Pentacles. They just hurting themselves. And she said at the same time she feel like they're hurting her son. She said that she feels like they're hurting her son. He's the emperor, but they're making him depressed, she says. She knows he gets sad. You know what I mean? They fight. They go through it. But she says she knows her son. Once again, I'm going to always remind you, those are Carlissa's genes that you're dealing with. Half of Blueface is Carlissa. So whenever y'all dealing with Blueface, just know you're dealing with Carlissa. That's her child. The Page of Cups is her child. And the fish in the cup is any babies that Blueface makes. And she says she is going to defend them. You understand what I'm saying? He can't do no wrong in her eyes. Carlissa says she his. When y'all get tired of him and y'all want to throw him away, she says she's the one that keeps them. Okay? And she said he knows that. Oh, wait. Look. She said he knows that. See that Ace of Pentacles? That's her child. She brought that child to the world with the Most High. And she says that's why she loves him like that. She said he knows that. Spirit says, that's about right. That's about right. She says she wishes nothing but the best for Jonathan. I'm giving you Carlissa, baby. This is your mama talking to you, Blueface. If you ever want to know how she really feel, regardless of what she say, and you know, Carlissa has her own personality. She is a human being herself. She's an individual, all right, unique to her own, you know, things, her own experiences, okay? Outside of that, though, she looks at you in the highest light. She says she looks at you as accomplished. Even if you never went no further, you have done a great thing so far, okay? And she says, keep going. She said, keep going. She said you brought a lot of good fortune to their family. You changed a lot of things for them, all right? Just by you being who you are. And she says she hopes one day you do find a relationship that you're looking for, that you'll be able to move forward to, instead of these damn poverty-ridden relationships. She said it's not about the money. It's the energy. You know? It's too many questions. She says too many questions about who the pappy is. She says when these women are outside and they roam in the street and they out in the community, from a Jaden to Nevaeh to Krishan, they out there. She says she don't know who the damn, you know, who they laying down sleeping with. He shouldn't have to wonder, you know, if all these women claiming that's his babies is his babies. He's looking like, I don't know. Well, this one I think is mine. This might be Journey and Jovan and them. But, you know, he's like, I don't know. Or this might be Nevaeh. He's standing here just watching over to see, you know, if it really is or not. While everybody else saying the same thing. Everybody else saying the same thing, y'all. All right, let's get some more cards. That was Carlissa talking up a little bit. Talking about her son. You know what I'm saying? All these women is just it's just a headache. I pray. I want Nevaeh's baby to come so she shut the hell up. Because once the baby comes, you're gonna have to take care of the child for at least a good I would say a good year, you're going to be locked down, just like really focused on the 2 children. Seriously. You ain't got no time to do nothing else. It's all about feeding the baby, taking care of the baby, doctor's appointments, you know, making sure the other one is in school, getting back and forth, helping them, making lunches, making meals, making bottles, baby. Get your ass ready, Nevaeh. Get your ass ready. So all I'm saying, get ready, darling. It's going to be a lot of work, darling. A lot of work. She asked for it. Look, Blueface gonna get right up in her ass, let her not get up. Look, judgment all day. You gonna get right up in that butt. Look, right in that house. You understand? You want to be a happy family? Get your ass up. It's gonna make her dizzy. You see this? She already be catching attitude right now when he be telling her to shut up and clean up. Shut up and clean up. Running your beak. Running your beak, Nevaeh. She figured the more we tell her to shut up, the more she gonna talk. We don't mind, baby. You the one that having a blue face, baby, not us. Okay? You got a newborn coming, honey, not us. My children grown. My children is grown, Vea. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all. All right. Give me some cards. Give me some cards, Spirit, on the circus. Tell me what's going on in the circus. I want Blueface to make as many Blueface's babies as he can. You understand? I want Nevaeh to pop out at least 4 or 5 more for Blueface. I want Jaden to pop out another 2 or 3. I want Krishana to pop out another 2 or 3. Yeah, I want them to all get busy, baby. Get busy, Blueface. Get your stable really going. Like, start really taking them off the market. Pump them all up with babies so they all sit their asses down. Every last one of them. Look. Come on now. You know, this Blueface coming through. Businessman, never at home, grind and hustle, and wants to relax. Yeah, we out here talking about these situations. Okay, a situationship. That's what we got out here. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep it a secret. Sneaky link and getting nowhere. This is also Blueface and Krishan. Getting nowhere. This is also Blueface and a couple of people under the table. Getting nowhere. This is also Blueface saying that there could be something to that rumor about Krishan dealing with Offset. Getting nowhere. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Blueface is also talking about behind the scenes all the sneaky links. You know, I didn't know it was new. It was a new development. I didn't know Nevaeh's tattoo was of NBA Youngboy. But NBA Youngboy put that out. But Blueface said they already knew that. They already talked about that. So Nevaeh got to get something covered up on her face. At least she was smart enough to make it a little bit smaller, unlike Rashawn. I see that's the going thing that's out here when the girls, quote unquote, choose up. When they choose up a stable, they got to get that tat on them. You know, NBA Youngboy is married now, but that don't stop nothing. NBA Youngboy got about 8, 9 kids. You understand? So they've been out here on text messages. Everybody been talking, communicating. Who you texting? Other lovers seeking options and too occupied. This is also Nevaeh questioning Blueface. Nevaeh, once again, stop your yapping. Shut your beak up. Okay? You talking like you got a say in that house. That's his territory. That's his house. That is his money. That's his family. That's his friends. That's his network you are eating off of. Shut your beak. You don't got no wins in there. You don't got no wins over there. It ain't my way. It ain't well, you better. It ain't I ain't gonna. You're being paid, honey, to be a comfort woman. You're being paid to be the chef and the maid. So shut your beak and do that. Stay yapping. Stay talking. You see that? You stay yapping. Diva, bossy bitch, sneaky and secretive, no compromise. Shut the F up. Talking ish. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Blueface said, well said, Divine Goddess Davy. I've been trying to tell this holders for a long time. Okay, Blueface. He said, well said, Divine Goddess Davy. I've been trying to tell her for the longest. You don't got no wins over here. Like, shut up. I let you yap because you got that child in your stomach. He said, he even told her, I'm trying. Nevaeh over there cooking, putting her spells in the food, you know, speaking her spells, spitting on her fingers, rubbing on her belly, chanting, doing all kind of little stuff. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you do. That could be part of her religious thing. I don't know what she do, but I know she working on him. Oh, she working on him. She got him wrapped up right now until the baby comes. That's his thing. He said he being good. He being all the way good. Because if that baby is not his, he got something for your ass, Nevaeh. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He said, that's right, Divine Goddess Devi. You said it right. He said, look, he said, you dropping it. You dropping it. You understand? He said, they obsessed with me. They are obsessed with me. You see that? Obsession. Always thinking of you, possessive, aggression, clean, stalking, cord cutting, spiritual ties, and binding. All of them. Obsessed. You see them? Everybody. And all of them don't mind keeping it secret if they have to. Okay? Let's just stay out of the limelight as long as I'm a part of it. As long as I can be with you. Nevaeh thinks that she has the stamina to stick it out. But Nevaeh is an Aries. Nevaeh doesn't have the patience. She's not able to stay cool-headed. Blueface is an air sign. He's just simply going to get on her nerves, and he's just going to keep talking in such a way that she's going to explode. She's just going to explode. You know? It said you're the center of attention, or they want to be. It's time to follow your own path and support them from a distance. He said they all really need to find something to do with themselves instead of chasing him. That's why he said he just go walk up to Krishan and ask him to make a plate. He said because he knows she really wants to, but in order to save face in front of the camera, she didn't. You understand? That's just for the camera. If them cameras wasn't on, she would have made that plate. You understand what I'm saying? She got his face on her face. Stop thinking that that's over. Look. Stop thinking it's over. Come on now. Exactly, bossy. The spell work. You see? Y'all, did y'all see that flip out? I'm over here shuffling. Who you texting? Krishan. Nevaeh. When you see him off to the side like that, who is he texting? Krishan. Yeah, he still wants some church booty. It says toxic relationship, physical fighting, bad arguments, and needs counseling. It's never going to be replicated. The Krishan Blueface saga is never going to be replicated. Neither is Krishan and Blueface going to replicate that moment in time. That was a one-time event. What we got here? Blueface said, that's right, Divine Goddess Devi. Look at him. He said, that's right. I do believe that as well. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's like when you make that #1 hit song. No matter how many times you perform it, it's still not going to be like that one time you recorded it and it was just fire, baby. You understand what I'm saying? They're never going to repeat that. But right now, he said, I got fire for their asses. This is Blueface speaking aggressively. This is also using his wand. You know, air and fire. When you put air on fire like this, it makes a bigger flame. You understand what I'm saying? He said all of them have their mouths on him. They want to be a part of his world. They want some of his Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? They want some of that Jimmy had, baby. And he said he want to give it to him. He said he's sometimes like an asshole, charming qualities, and don't take too serious. Don't take too serious. Give me some cards for Krishan. Give me some cards for Krishan. How's Krishan feeling in the middle of this? With her sneaky ass. How's Krishan feeling with her sneaky ass? And if you would lie on the child, you know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest lie. If you would lie on the child about the father and who you was out here sleeping with, if you was out here tossing it up and, you know, throwing them things up and throwing them up and doing splits, Krishan, and, you know, tossing it and spinning it back around and, you know, jumping for, you know what I'm saying, jumping jacks, you was doing it, Krishan. You was doing it. You had Bino's big toe in your mouth, Krishan. You was doing it. Stop acting like you all holier than thou right now when you know you still sitting there talking to him. Okay? Now, give me some cards for Krishan. You know you still there, talk to him. She's fighting on the inside. What's going on now? What's she saying? I see, be aware. Getting and doing readings on you wants to learn from you spell work, hexing, illusions, smudge your tools. They doing work on each other. Okay, Krishan. Pride. You see it. Wasn't she just hanging out with Mia? Right? She was with Mia. Krishan got this card before in another reading. Gay or lesbian, same-sex curiosity, bisexual. Water sign, Krishan. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? Okay? Which I don't mind. I don't care at all. Maybe that's the more positive relationship that she does need. What I can tell you is that her and that girl Mia, when they were sitting in the club, they look hella awkward. Krishan is an awkward date. Okay? She's an awkward partner. Because she's sitting there with blue face on her face and everybody knows the history between them two. So nobody really thinks that Krishan is into them. She out there hanging out, I don't know if it was Miami with Danzo, and she hanging out over here, over there. She talking about she want to move to LA and do all of this. Yeah, you want to move to LA because of Blueface. He's always going to be in the mix. I'm telling you, Krishan reminds me of a snap person. When it's all said and done at the end of it, she the kind that snaps and says, oh, well, it's time for me and you to go Blueface. Look, it's time for me and you to go Blueface. You see that? When it gets dark for her ass. So right now, Blueface has not been saying who he's been talking to behind the scenes in front of Nevaeh. Nevaeh gets an attitude. She gets pissed. Nevaeh, once again, this is what you signed up for. Stop yapping your beak. Just go eat your bird seed and sit down. Go to the kitchen and cook something with your silly self. Your son told you stink. I told you that. You keep walking around that house looking like nothing. You know what I mean? You're dating a multi-millionaire. You keep thinking like, no, girl. When I was pregnant, girl, I was a sexy-ass pregnant woman. I was a sexy pregnant woman. My second pregnancy, I slowed down because I was older in my age. Nowhere near your age. I was older with my second pregnancy. My first pregnancy, I was a sexy-ass pregnant woman. I smelled good. I looked good. I had a man walking behind me, y'all. I was getting me some ice cream from the damn ice cream truck. He walked up behind me and said, good Lord. And I turned around. He said, oh, I didn't even see the stomach. Y'all, he said, Lord, who did that to you? Oh, man, I'd love to do it again. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. Look, he said, I'd love to do it again. Look, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You understand? When I had my baby in my stomach, baby, the Benzie was rivaling Buffy the Body. Yes, Buffy the Body. The Benzie was crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Look at you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Krishan, you are a beautiful young lady. You understand? You have your whole world ahead of you. But you really fucked up with Krishan Jesus. I'm not even going to lie to you. Your divine goddess, David, is going to tell you. Your fairy tarot godmother's going to tell you. You really did that little boy a disservice, and now you need to give him more than what you've given to him. You know? Everybody trying to turn a blind eye like they don't know what happened with that child and why she was running around, and nobody could tell her nothing. Nobody could tell her nothing. Feeling freedom, dating on and off. Want you but don't need you. Krishan wants to be a mother, but then again, she want to be single too. You know what I'm saying? People saying that Krishan got to get out here and make the money. She definitely got to get out and make the money. But once again, nobody told you to go open your legs up and have the child. That goes for Nevaeh. That goes for Jaden. That goes for all of us women who ultimately make the choice to bring the children to the world. We have a responsibility at that point, whether the father stay or nay, whether he goes. You have a responsibility. You brought the child to the world. Could you all do me a favor and please hit that like button for me? Please hit that thumbs up button. Okay? She says, Bossy Flow says, the more Krishan chase him, the crazier she gonna get. And guess what? She read that Pisces is the #1 zodiac to be serial killers. Do you understand? It comes from them being water signs. Water signs rule the emotional world. They're supposed to be emotionally intelligent. But when that's on the high vibrational spectrum, when they are low vibrational and toxic, oh, you don't want nothing to do with that. They will cling on to you like a crab clings on to you. What does a Scorpio do? Stings your ass. Then we got the Pisces. Pisces is the fish. What do? They get confused. Pisces symbol is like that, right? With the two fish. They get confused. They say the fish don't know which way they're going sometimes. That's what they said. So when their emotions get into it, oh, when a Pisces is loving on you, when a Cancer is loving on you, even when a Scorpio loves on you. And when you hurt their heart, yeah, you might get a serial killer. You might. Okay, R.I.P. R.I.P. Alice, R.I.P. to mommy, R.I.P. Okay, yeah. Hey Ivy, what's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. We just talking about it like everybody else. Look, we just analyzing this thing. Okay, Krishan has mental health issues. Did you hear what I say? Krishan has mental health issues. Okay. In her defense, we all do. I know your divine goddess Davy do, baby. It get crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta bring that thing back down. I be like, Lord, please send down your relaxation pill to my mind. Thank you, Lord. I need a relax. But yeah, Krishan is battling something mental. She doesn't talk about it. What's up, Shamika? She doesn't talk about it, but it's happening. It happened in her childhood. It says adult childhood trauma, needs therapy, and trying to stay strong. Right here. She's trying to keep this thing balanced, but Krishan really does need to see a medical professional possibly. I'm not telling her to take nothing because I'm an advocate for holistic healing. You understand? And when they put you on these psychotropic meds, you think you look crazy in the eye before, you will be double crazy after. You see what I'm saying? You will be double crazy after. I do not really promote that when there's issues, but I do promote healthy healing. And it's ways to do that. Krishan has a lot of trauma. Right here, Spirit is saying there's a warning against being around Krishan. If you don't agree with everything she says, if you don't hype her up, make her feel like she's the most beautiful thing. She walks back and forth in front of the camera. She wears nothing but pretty much bra and biker short kind of outfits. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't wear clothes really. And you have to be looking at her body. You have to be praising her, how beautiful she is. Once again, I'm wondering where the big shit is at. What are you doing that's big? I'm watching Taseki. Taseki is slowly, quietly making her climb, making her money. She's about to get into some type of pro boxing event. And once again with the boxing. When I mentioned in the very beginning when she had that fight in Compton, I was like, why don't you go box? Why don't you go do something and make a big bag? She's making a mockery out of it. You know what I mean? Honestly. She went and had that bike accident and Coach Calvin checked her. He called on the phone like, what the hell are you doing? You out here acting crazy. She was drinking, and honestly, I believe she was high. Okay? Allegedly. Traumatized. Mental health issues, isolation, take a break, stress, drinking, smoking, emotional support. She's still doing things behind the scenes. Krishan does not have it together mentally. Whether you her friend or you her man. If you don't agree with her, she gonna play box with you. She gonna not be your friend. Somebody came in the room and asked her where the child's bottle was, and she got ticked off by that. Oh, don't be coming into the room asking where my child bottle is. My mother know this and my mother know that. Be quiet, Krishan. You're supposed to be taking care of your own child. Your own child. It's nobody's fault that you want to be a streamer now and you want to do this. You want to be a surfer and you want to be a boxer. You want to do all these great things now, but you got a child. That's nobody's fault but your own. Shout out to Voodoo Doll TV. Straight put a foot up in her ass the other day on that live stream. Broke her down like a pound. We gonna stay on you, baby. We gonna stay on you. Anybody she get with is short-term relationships because you got blue face sitting up on your face. It's never gonna be nothing different. She can't get rid of that tattoo. She cannot get rid of that energy, so she might as well try to work with it until you claim my baby. Why would anybody want to get mixed up with Krishan if she just sitting around waiting for the until she get back to Blueface era? Are you kidding me? Don't nobody want to wait for that? Wishy-washy, unstable foundation, temporary shit. Don't nobody want to wait for that? Are you kidding me? There's some jealousy. She was jealous of DDG and Haley on the low. Feeling complete, showing affection, honeymoon phase. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are jealous of DDG and Haley's relationship. Meaning how they co-parent, how they bring it together. I tell you, DDG is smart. He got smart. Haley is out of Jay-Z's camp. Do you really want to do that, bro? Haley got people watching out for her. She got a mother and father that love her. She got a sister that love her. And she's signed to a label that looks at them as great. So they're gonna go down. They're gonna go out for a Haley and Chloe. Okay? They're gonna go down for them. So DDG got smart. I think he got that telephone call. I think he got that telephone call from Jay. You understand what I'm saying? Told him to go sat it down. go set it down, and he did. It's been quiet ever since. Did you notice? It's been quiet. Where's Tori? I'm not being funny. I don't dislike Tori. I like Tori Slane's music, but where's Tori? He messed with Meg. Where's Meg? Under that umbrella, under Jay's camp, right? Where's he at right now? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Multitasking, acting suspicious, unfaithful, seeking and testing other options, dating sites. This is Krishan. This Krishan. She on that phone, trying to link up with somebody or Blue. You understand? She feeling single. Everybody need to be seen with somebody. Everybody want to get with a man. I'm asking these young women, when will you just learn to be great within yourself? Why you can't be great within yourself? Huh, Krishan? Huh, Nevaeh? Why you need to be attached to a man to make it great? All you're going to get is an asshole full of more babies. More babies. They think it's cute. Look, they want to date so bad, they think it's cute. And the Most High be trying to talk to them, but they're not listening. They be trying to talk to them. The Most High protects them anyway because, you know, it's knowledge that they're stupid. They're silly. Dumb. Says you are protected. Prayer and meditation. Go cleanse your energy. Go cleanse your energy. Go get into yourself. Okay? Get into yourself. But no, look at them. Appreciation. Thank you to my man or my woman. Romantic gifts and gestures. Special dates and ideas. That's where they at with it. They want to date. They want their man to be all over them. And they want to be a businesswoman. If you wanted to be a businesswoman, you should have thought about that before you started having an asshole full of kids. That's the same thing for Jaden. Jaden wants to be a streamer. Jaden want to go hang out with Kai. Jaden want to do this. Jaden want to do that. You don't think they busting Carlissa down with a bag? Do you think that Carlissa is just being a good granny overall just to sit there and watch these kids? No. Carlissa getting something on the back end. Of course she loved them. Of course she's going to watch them for a time. But Jaden better come back with that bag for Carlissa. And Blueface better hear about the bag that Jaden dropped on his mama. You hear me? Carlissa, no. It's messy as fuck out here with all of them. These are all the women. It's messy as F. Y'all keep thinking that Carlissa not making absolutely nothing. It take money to feed the children. You got to take them out, you know. They want McDonald's. They want something to drink. They want water. They want juice. They want ice cream. They want French fries. Then they don't want it. And then they do want it, you know. Gas money. You know, it's a whole bunch of stuff that goes around. They need to be picked up from school, dropped off to school. They want breakfast. They want an after-school snack. They want the toy out the store. A whole bunch of stuff be going on. Look, a whole bunch of stuff. You see them, right? Family issues. Krishan can't wait till the day that Blueface. All Blueface gotta do is go on the internet and say, Junior is my son. Krishan Jesus is my son. I mean, for heaven's sake, the little boy's last name used to be Porter. If that's Blueface's child and the DNA was right on point, even though Ronnie Doe was in the delivery room, you said that's Blueface's child, right? Why would you change his name from Porter to Malone? Immature conversations, repeated cycle, trying to compromise, needing therapy and counseling. She trying to work it out with her baby father. She don't want the world to know that she was out here spreading that thing. You see, look at her looking like Divine Goddess Devi, for real. Krishan, for real. Okay, my cousin from another mother. Okay, for real. For real. I know exactly the kind of feminine energy being produced out of your family with Tasheki and all your sisters in them. I done seen it 101 times, girl. I come out the projects, baby. I seen it 101 times. We had these families that had about 12, 13, 14 brothers and sisters and one mama. I know all about how them families get raised. I know how they get down. I know how you get down, girl. I know how you get down. Intuition, psychic vision, gifts. Yes, your Divine Goddess Devi. Having vivid dreams, interest in spirituality, empath and feeling energy. This is also Carlissa. Blueface also likes to clickbait. You know, he called his mother the other day, told her, Mom, I just want to tell you right. And Carlissa fell right in. Oh, I'm just trying to tell you, Mama knows best. You right, Mom. Everything you say. You know, he just want to show you how easy it is to say anything to him. Soon as he disrespects Nevaeh, the first thing he does is say, "I love you." You know, Nevaeh, I want to marry you, girl. One day you're gonna be mine, girl. And look at Krishan. Yeah, right. You see Krishan? That's Chloe. That's why I call Krishan Chloe. Look at the braids. That's how Krishan be sitting there like she want to beat up on somebody. Don't she sit like that in her house? Ain't that Krishan's house with the big windows? Is that not her house with the big windows? It is. It is. They all want to be married. They all want to be a permanent servant of Blueface's. So he can permanently disrespect them for the rest of their life. They want to claim that disrespect, baby. Oh, they claiming that. I saw the way, I see the way Krishan talks to and treats people. That's why I say I don't trust her. I don't trust her with nothing. You know what I'm saying? With nothing. I wouldn't have her cooking my food, nothing. If you don't agree with every damn thing that come out of her mouth, no, it's this and no, it's that. And she'll say yes and then turn around and say no. She confusing as fuck if you ain't a man. If you're not a man, she wants somebody to have forever with, long-term relationship, working things out, wife, main girl. This is what she want with Blueface. This is what she want with Blueface. Nevaeh. 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 Playing games. Nevaeh. Okay, let's see. Let's how we gonna get you in here, Nevaeh? Let's see. Let me move this up. We gonna get you in here. We gonna get you in here, Vaya. I got you, Vaya. Vaya. Emotionally unavailable, too immature, childish energy. That's what she thinks about her BD. The baby's coming soon, you all. The baby is coming soon. Don't y'all think I want to know too? I want to ask. It says you're overthinking at the moment. Everything is going to work out soon. She hoping it do, because she said he acted immature and she been using her divination. Do you understand? Nevaeh been doing stuff behind the scenes. She got her people on it. Spell work, good or bad, doing or getting readings. Wants to learn from you. She want to stay cuffed up by Blueface. This Nevaeh. She want him to cuff her up. Just like G Herbo did his baby mama. That's what she want. She thinks she being smooth with it. All Blueface got to do is go through that phone. Go through that phone, Blueface. Even if she erased numbers, let me tell you how crazy it used to be in your Divine Goddess DEVI world. Let me tell you, Blueface, even if she erased the numbers, even if she erased conversations, all you got to do is tell her, I want you to pull up your call record log through the computer. Go to your whoever her phone carrier is, right? Tell her to pull up the record from the phone carrier of the incoming and the outgoing calls and the numbers. Yeah, that's how intense my narc was trying to really get me, y'all. He was trying to really get me. He said I want you and I want all of you. I want every part of you. I want to know everything about you. Okay? Yeah, child. Then pull up your phone records just to see if you lying. Just to see if they can have a minute to knock your head off between the washer and the dryer, baby. They looking for the moment where they can catch you. Okay? So Nevaeh said she ain't been talking to nobody. She ain't been doing this. Okay, tell her to pull up the phone record log. The numbers should match the same numbers in her call log. If she ain't deleted none, right? Right? If she ain't been talking to nobody, right? Or doing nothing, right? It should match. But I don't think at this time she gonna take that chance. Because Blueface got her scared. He got her scared. I think she just hoping that the baby's his. She doesn't sound like a confident woman at all. Because if I knew that somebody was my baby daddy, I would be acting completely different. Look at her. She doesn't know. Look. This says, the answer is yes. The answer is no. Maybe. She doesn't know. Nevaeh don't know. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nevaeh does not know. So in the meantime, she says she's just taking care of herself. You know, she's been, you know, trying to pay attention to herself, journey your thoughts, go for a walk, sit in nature, spend time alone, spiritual bath, candles, and relax, and still focus on trying to get this from Blueface. Still focused on this. Will you marry me? Vacation, honeymoon planning, wedding or special occasion. She want to get out in the limelight so bad. She want to be seen. She want to be known. You know, all of that. All of that. And Nevaeh keep on making side comments. She made a side comment about Krishan the other day. She said her son is walking and talking. She said something about the mother damaging the child or some shit like that. Nevaeh, shut the F up. You damaging Superior. Every time you talk like a hoe, every time you discuss your sexual escapades in front of Superior, okay? Every time you talk about not knowing, having to count back how long ago and how many people you had sex with in a 3 and 4 month span, we don't give a damn. I'm talking about you talking about it in front of Superior, and you want to talk about somebody messing up their kid. Mind your own kid business, all right? Mind your own bird business, okay? Mind your own beak. I don't care. I don't care. Your divine goddess Devi don't care how you feel, hunty. I don't care. Mind your own bird business. Krishan got her own bird business. All of them got their own bird businesses. Look, I'm sorry, divine goddess Devi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can we talk? Regrets decision. Change behavior. Change your behavior. Start actually really doing something with yourself instead of sit around following Blueface around that house like a puppy dog. Then you don't even smell good. You crazy? I would be on top of my game. I would smell like the fucking shit. You see this? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's me. Okay? Big Taurus energy right here. I'd be smelling like the shit. What? Be all over me. Be all over me. My monster knock used to be all over me. Drove him crazy. Drove him crazy that I had something to do all the time. And I wasn't sitting there like, what you doing, baby? Just waiting on you. Hand and feet. What? I got businesses to make. I got money to count. I got savings and accounts and things to do. Like, I got things to do. What you mean? Lay here in the bed all day, waiting for you to fart on me. What you talking about? What are we doing? Look, I'm trying to tell you. My monster knock used to be all over me. Used to be all over me. Smell gooder than a motherfucker. Couldn't keep the damn hands off me. Look, make exciting plans, doing business, feeling stability. I want you. Let's make it work. Let's make it work out. Fixing mistakes. Every time I turn around. Every time I turn around. Soft girl. Expensive gifts. Feeling spoiled. She want to live that Ari life. She want to live that Ari life. She want to live that belly life. Okay? This was Keisha's nemesis. This is the little young girl that used to call up DMX on the phone and come and suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to live that kind of life. She wanted to be Tommy's side thing. You know, she met Blue. I like you. Oh my God. Look, I got it. I'm you know. Going with the flow. Flirting. Heavy. Let's see how it goes. That's what she hoping on. That's what she hoping on. Okay, Rila. Rila sent you in this, baby. Come on, Rila. Rila. What's Rila's energy? Rila. There's Blue. Player ways. She said she got caught up with the player. Charming. Not serious. Sometimes indecisive. Rila. Sense of humor. Creativity. Life of the party. Adventurous. She said that night, you know, she was more so seeing a good side of him. Okay? Or either Rila's going to meet somebody who's really nice versus what she got. You see this? These are two different men. Either he gave her both sides and you're wondering how she got caught up. She said she was going for this side of things, but she kind of got this side as well. All right? Or either she's about to meet somebody who's really going to be good for her energy and good for her life. Rila's being protected right now. Rejection is God's protection. It ain't a bad thing. You see the aggravation that Nevaeh had her entire pregnancy. They did not give her no peace her entire pregnancy. She been aggravated. I'll bet protected, aggravated. Aggravated? What was she aggravated by? A whole bunch of Netflix and chill. And Rila said basically that's what it was. She said, you know, we could have been something. This is what is it? Not Lil Baby and his baby mom, you know what I'm saying? She said we could have been something like this, you know what I'm saying? But I think they're gonna have a just cool, general co-parenting relationship. If everything is good with this DNA and everything, they'll have a co-parenting. It says co-parenting, child support, drama, and conflict. Now, if Blue don't want to come forward and give up that DNA, then what? Of course, Rila can take him to court and order the DNA, unlike Krishan doesn't want to do. You see that? Law. It says law of judgment right here. You see that? Court issues, feeling trapped and seeking justice. Krishan don't want to take Blue no court. Okay? It says sexual intentions, nothing more, nothing less. Friends with benefits. She said that's what it was with her and Blue. Rila's very protected right now. It says seek more confirmation. Come talk to us soon, please. We are guiding you every day. These are your Orishas and ancestors, Rila. As well, they said you are protected, Rila. Most High, angels and spirit team, prayer, meditation, cleansing, and return to sender, Rila. You see what I'm saying, Boo? There you are. There you are, baby girl. So you are protected, Rila. I know Blue been giving you his MF and ass to kiss. Look, Rila and her people been just like this. Look at their faces. Like, I know the fuck he did, and I know the fuck he ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Wait till this baby come. Long-term friendship, sharing similar interests, spiritual connection, and past life. This is Rila and her people. Rila's people are gorgeous. Rila is gorgeous. Rila is beautiful. I don't know what this shit is about the black girl and the, you know, all this talk about what Rila's baby gonna be or not. Rila is lighter than Carlissa. What are we talking about? Rila is lighter than Carlissa. Rila's mom has light eyes. Hazel or something. What are y'all talking about? I seen Rila's auntie. These women are gorgeous in the face. What are you talking about? Stop playing with me. Blue talking about it's complicated. Divide gotta stay. Be quiet. Trying to shame that girl for what? What you mean? What you mean? I thought they said that the black men alone could make a baby, a black baby with any other race of women. So why is Carlissa then calling Rila's baby the black baby? Is it because Rila's black and Blueface is black? Blueface ain't got no wavy hair up there. Okay? Blueface got the kunta up there, as Carlissa said. Blueface got the kunta. Look very closely. Blueface hair ain't all that smooth. Look at Journey's hair. Journey's hair is not all that smooth and manageable like what's her name? Like her mama. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she got our hair. She got the black girl. Yes, she got to go through a little bit of a little struggle. But we worked that thing out. Once you know what to do with it, once you know how to work your hair. Our hair is beautiful. Our hair grows like the grass. It grows upwards towards the sun. We have coils. We conduct energy. Well, a whole bunch of all kind of stuff goes on our hair. I don't even want to get into it. But Blueface got that kunta, so don't be talking about Rila, baby. Look, they all sitting there looking like, all looking at Rila. She said, don't be looking at me, biatch. We looking at you. Rila got that clap back for him. She said, me and my people looking at y'all like y'all looking at us. Look, everybody looking at each other. Look. Look, everybody looking at each other. It's some shit. Rila said, come on. She said, don't F with me. She said, my peoples get down too. That's what she said. Rila said, our people get down. All right, Rila. I got you, Bookie. I got you. She said, I just been holding my own. This Krishan. I tell you, this is my Krishan card. Bitch or asshole, delusional and bad attitude. Right here, this could be Jaden, the investment. Building an empire, loans, grants, next generation. These are two babies, you know what I'm saying, the two kids and stuff, whatnot. Okay? She said she holding her own while they all standing there. Watch it. She holding her own right here. Children involved, possible pregnancy, go take a test, wants more kids. And here, Blueface, at the top of it all. At the top of it all. Investigation. I'm watching you. Needs more info. Just being nosy. Rila, Blueface checks up on you too. He checks up on your live, checks up to see what you're saying, to see what you're doing. He watching everybody. Let's take a break. Bad communication. It's not you, it's me thinking of walking away. He said it's not you, it's him, Rila. It's not you, it's him. He do them all like that. He just got a lot on his plate right now. All right? If it's just support, let it be the support, Rila. That's all the better. Rejection is your protection. It is. Blue face, sneaky. Blue face. Fake profile, hiding themselves, plotting social media. Isn't it fitting? Didn't I tell you? He's watching. Isn't it fitting? Okay. So it's blue face watching all the women. Blue face. Okay? Nevaeh. New bull, happy place, seeing someone new, new love blossoms, enjoying each other. So she's trying to be in this spot right now. She's trying. She's trying. Krishan. Separation. Krishan. Silence, longing for you, distance. Fitting, right? Jaden. Around spring. Okay. We need another one. Hey, what's up, Erica? Isaac Cree, what's up, my baby? Everybody say hello to my moderator. Isaac Cree is in the house. My other moderator, I think Laura. Laura's in the house. Okay, everybody. We just in here chit-chatting like everybody else, talking about the circus, y'all. Just talk about it. Talk about it. Okay, Jaden. Jaden got 2 cards. Risk and trash. Risk and trash. Okay? It says partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. So she took a risk when she went with Bravo. That's what caused it. And it says trash. Too much. Screenshots. Proof, letting go, throwing out memories. That is Jaden. She took a risk and over and out. So Blueface, Nevaeh, Krishan, Jaden, Rila. We need a card for Rila. I see around summer. Around summer, so maybe that pregnancy happened around the summertime. I don't know her due date, but yep, around summer in my hand again. I do see this for Rila, unsatisfied. It says bare minimum, reciprocation, and losing interest. And everybody's heartstrings are involved when it concerns family and Blueface. And there's so many emotions right here. Revenge. So many of these women are angry, y'all. They angry. They all acting up because they can't do shit else. They can't do nothing else. They done tattooed this man on them. They don't let him, you know what I'm saying, claim them in front of the whole world, throw them away, disrespect them, yank they damn raps back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel angry a lot. And they really need to work on this. You see that? This woman is crying. She's crying. Self-love. Acceptance, self-treatment, intention, self-awareness. Patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. This is what they're doing instead of this. Because they're chasing Blueface. Heartstrings, mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, string along, building a foundation, feeling safe, and starting a family. They want family. Silence, longing for you, distance is what a lot of them have right now. With children. With children. So things are about to spring up around fall. Isn't fall coming back around again? It's coming back around. What's coming back around with it? I just want to know, Spirit. I'm just being nosy. Regrets. For some. Maybe appreciation for others. And definitely triggers. And for some, confusion. Lost, feeling invisible, a void inside, running away. Childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. Appreciation, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love. And blamable, being distant, guilty, and feeling ashamed. So there's a whole host of emotions coming up for fall for people in the circus. We don't know who's going to fall on what. But all we know is that the communication is going down with call, and masks will drop. You see that? They will drop. Putting on a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior, expressing conversations, unblocking, hearing your voice. And all the denial will have to stop when those masks come off. They'll have to come off. As well, something is going to be found out about Blue. You see this? Something's going to be found out either about the people messing with Blue or Blue. I pray it's no type of anything else. You see them cuffs, right? It says evidence. This could just be Blue cuffing himself to these situations with these women. Okay? It says not facing the truth, dismissal, refuse to give in, contradicting. It says law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, avoiding the 12. Shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, and reflection of soul. That's what it says. Reflection of soul. Give me a card for Blueface. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. Hold on, y'all. Give me this. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they're gonna learn. That's why I just report on it every now and then, y'all. Because they got some hard ass heads, and you're not gonna tell them nothing. Especially not a fast ass, a sassy ass, a smart ass like Nevaeh. Oh, you're not gonna tell her nothing. And then you got a hard-headed ass like Krishan, and you're not gonna tell her nothing either. Nothing either, right? She gonna get her way, hook or crook, right? Let her have her way. You saw how God had to bust her ass off of that bike, right? Had to knock her ass off her road to Damascus. Let her have it with a hard-headed ass. Don't tell her nothing. Don't tell her nothing. Okay? She needs to be paying attention to that child of hers. All right? Ain't nobody gonna take care of that child but you, Krishan. Stop trying to get out of it. You're going to take care of that baby. You brought the baby here. You nurtured the baby. Nobody could tell you nothing while he was in your stomach. You was the shit. Walking around with your baby father, your baby daddy, and now your baby father, your baby daddy, quote unquote, don't want nothing to do with your ass. Unbothered. They don't want nothing to do with your ass. Krishan. Krishan, don't let it fool you. This Photoshop shit. See the smile? Don't let it fool you. She really sad behind the scenes. She really sad on the inside. She don't like that shit. She don't like it. She don't like it. She sneaky links. She sneaky links with him. You better believe it. Okay? Let her have it. She want to be a smart ass. Let her have it. She sat up there, was in that pool with Duncan Jr., Duncan Krishan Jesus' head under that fucking water. You know what I'm saying? Dunking him. That's what we call it. When you aggressively splash down in the water like that, hell yeah. She don't give a damn. He putting his hand in his mouth to show his pain. You know what I'm saying? And all she want to care about is what new weave she getting, how she look on this and how she look on that. Look at my body. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah, right. We want to see in a couple of years the progress of that child. Don't just hide him in the house. Blueface, card for Blueface. Right here. Blueface been wearing a mask with all these hoes. With all of them. Every last one of them. Okay? Behind the scene. Hidden emotions. Concealing the true self. Afraid to show reality. No one sees the real him. Right here with these soul contracts. You've seen the three cards pop out together. That's what everybody he links with. Fated connections. Karmic relationships. Spiritual agreements. Destined to meet with his influence and status. It's going up. So there's a price to be paid. There's a sacrifice. There's a price to be paid for all of this. He says every one of those relationships is like the last. It's like the last. He said he want to get out of the loop. He said everywhere he turned, everybody in love with him. Everybody. Cards for Nevaeh. Get some cards for Nevaeh. Nevaeh is the rebound relationship. The rebound. She's the rebound. Look, if she wants to move, you see the card moving on its own, right? Nevaeh is into stuff. Trust me. She said she got broken promises from him. But she sticks around and she shuts her mouth as much as she can because he gives her money. He gives her money. And then after he gives her money, he turns around and he love bombs her. I told you, every time he disrespects her on camera, he'll turn around in the same token and tell her, I love you. He told her the other day that she wasn't cleaning up. She doesn't finish shit. She'll start something and then half-ass do it and come back to it. He said he don't like that shit. He could just get somebody else to do it if she's not going to do it. She get an attitude because she figures she's pregnant. She's supposed to be laid up. He's supposed to just be rubbing on her belly all day. And she's just supposed to be eating. Nevaeh, be very careful because you're going to sit around and eat yourself into a blimp. You're going to be depressed, honey, and you're going to go to food like you've been going to food your whole pregnancy. So after the baby come out, be careful that you don't sit around eating too much, okay? Because if you start popping them Xannies again, girl, he might get rid of your ass again. You know, you zone out with that baby, you're going to have a real problem on your hands. Because it's going to get thick. The baby going to be crying, Superior going to be running around, and Blueface going to be out in the street on a yacht with Krishan or somebody else. And then you're going to feel gaslit. Then you're going to feel gaslit, Nevaeh. Then you're going to wake up. Then you're going to wake up. I'm just telling you. That's what happens. She's the rebound. He love bombs her all the time. And then he give her money and he breaks promises. He tell her whatever needs to be said. Disappointed expectations. Failed commitments. Lost trust. Words meant nothing. Nothing. She has a distorted reality right now. She's being emotionally manipulated. She's questioning her sanity. And if she's imagining things, she ain't imagining nothing. She ain't imagining nothing because as much as Blueface is manipulating her, she's trying to manipulate the situation herself. She thought she was going to get her and Superior something. You know why? Because of the way she looks. Nevaeh banks on the way she looks to get her into doors. What does Nevaeh do? What great things are Nevaeh, what is Nevaeh doing? Other than talk about children. That's all they do is talk about children all day long. Oh, Superior this and the new baby that, and Superior this and the new baby that. Nevaeh, shut your beak up. Shut your whole fucking beak up. So tired of her beak yapping. Shit. Give me some cards for Krishan. Some cards for Krishan. We ain't tell you to open your legs and toot your ass up in the air with Blueface. Okay? Krishan. She don't know which way she's going. She's confused. She's confused once again. She's at the crossroad. Okay? Paying attention to guidance. Universe speaking clearly. Following intuition. Message received. She's making important life choices right now. Choose wisely. Your next step matters. False alarm. Okay? She likes to shock everybody. Shock factor. Exaggerated panic. Unnecessary drama. Overreaction to minor events. Much to do about nothing. There could be a big break on Krishan's heels, possibly. You know? Or she's waiting for a big break. Career turning point. A major opportunity. Life-changing moment. This is it. She's waiting for some type of big break. Okay? She's trying to find her way to somewhere. Cards for Krishan. Catfish. Catfish right here. When she gets with a lot of men, they get disappointed after being with her for a little while. Pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, and not who you think I am. So they get with her, and then after a little while, they lose the interest. You know what I'm saying? They lose the interest. And Krishan, don't think the Most High is not watching you. Yeah, Yahweh? Yahweh is watching your ass. You see? Do you see it? Unexpected guidance. Universe stepping in. Redirected path. Saved just in time. Okay? She's hoping for a status upgrade. A lot of them get disappointed when they meet her in person. You know what I mean? She's beautiful, but once she starts talking and she starts moving around and she can't stay still and she can't keep the topic on one thing, if it doesn't involve Blueface, they're not interested. They're not interested. So she start talking about her baby father. Okay? And she's going to need help with her son. Once again, none of these other men want to be involved with raising a child that has different needs like Krishan Jesus does. It's nothing wrong with him. I said the men don't want to be involved. That's not their kid. They don't want to make the investment. Period. She had Bino doing a little something something, but they don't want to make the investment. And most of the time, Krishan stands in the mirror looking at herself. This is a narcissist. Krishan is a narcissist. Self-competition. Personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. She looks at herself as the best, which she should. But it's to the detriment of everybody else, including her son. Krishan don't want no child that has special needs. I'm not being funny. Krishan does not want a child that has special needs. Okay? So that was Krishan. We just did Nevaeh Krishan. That's Blueface right there. Give me Jaden. Car for Jaden. Friend zone. So they don't friend zone each other right now. Jaden is meeting a lot of people. She has boundaries up. You know what I'm saying? Jaden is like, hey, Blue, you know, hold on. You see, that boundaries card always has a mind of its own when it get on this board. Okay? She said, I'm in my season. I'm in my glow up. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I felt like this when I was with you, Blue. She said, but now she feels like this. Now this is Nevaeh. That's Nevaeh. And don't it look like Nevaeh sitting around all the time? Okay? It says platonic trap. Unreciprocated feelings. Stuck as friends. Like a sibling to me. That's her and Kai Bands. People think they're such a couple. They're not. They're more friends than anything. She has boundaries up. She's been telling Blue no, and that's been a problem. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly, enough is enough. Now she has self-improvement, finding her confidence, and building a transformation better than ever. She's trying to make bank. She's trying to make money moves. She's trying to secure a bag. That's why Jaden is out there doing what she's doing. She said if Blue is not going to do it for her, I mean, she's been around him long enough to know how to get out there and make waves. You know, try something, do something, shake something up, make something happen. She says she's learned a lot of lessons. And so that has put her in hustle mode. Good for you, Jaden. She says she's trying to be her own boss. She's trying to be her own boss. She said in divine timing, you know what I'm saying? In divine timing, everything will work out for her. But she is a hopeless romantic now, Jaden. She does like to be, you know what I'm saying, wrapped up with somebody. So you do see her hanging out there with Kai because that's what she's used to. She's used to being with somebody. Being linked up and clinked up and hanging out with somebody. She's used to that. Okay? So that's what we got. Taking control. Natural leadership. Confidence in business. You're the boss. She has wisdom gained, completed cycles, growth through experience, and she's wiser now. She's been grinding. She has an ambitious drive. She's determined, and it says sleep can wait. That's what Jaden got. Jaden. All right. So we did Nevaeh, we did Krishan, we did Jaden. Let's get Rila. Rila, come on, baby. Rila, divine timing. Right on time, okay? God's perfect time. You're being guided. God said, that's right. Swipe right. Swipe right on Rila. God said, you don't have to filter yourself. You don't have to hold yourself back. You can say what you need to say. You know what I mean? Speak your piece. And then close the door on this shit. Ooh-wee. God said, I got something else for you, Rila. Don't you worry about it. You see that? Overnight success? Just don't you worry about it. Or this may even be watching Blue. You know what I'm saying? She's watching Blue. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what he's doing. It says, rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. God says, I have something else for you. Don't you even worry about what's being said. It says, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how you really feel. Okay? It says, letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, and finally free. Rila, the Most High says, I will take care of you. When everybody else forsakes you, I will take care of you. Trust me, you have nothing to worry about, Rila. I know that much. She said, the Most High said, why this is happening, Rila? This is part of your shadow work. Blue showed up in your life as shadow work, baby. You know, maybe a way that you were moving, a way that you were living and behaving. That's, you know, what got you caught up with the blue energy. Facing hidden fears, exploring your darker emotions, accepting imperfections, and meeting your darker self, baby. They up here calling her, she gonna have a black baby. No, it says meeting your darker self. They're the darker ones. They're the darker ones. She said she's not gonna sugarcoat it. She definitely was being a side piece. See that? And he tried to, tell her a little sweetness, put some sprinkles on this shit. She said, but, it was shocking how he just switched it up. It was shocking, but it's all good. She said, the tea gonna get spilled. The tea is going to get spilled concerning her and the baby that she has. Yeah. Secret romance, hidden affairs, and being second choice. Only late night calls. Yeah, she said she got caught up. Misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truth, and not what it seems. She said she got caught up. So it says secret exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. It's out. She said it might have been a bit of a clout chase on her end. She said, but she learned her lesson. She learned her lesson connecting. Right there. Because plastic. She said it was plastic. It was fake. And she said she had to let it go. She had to let it go. She said it would have been nice. She said, but she realized it's a lot of fake flexing when it comes to Blueface. He got bread, but it's some fake flexing. It's not like that. She says there's definitely a two-faced element when it comes to him. And she says, yes, he definitely left her on red. She said, but I'm good. I'm unbreakable. I'm unbreakable. She said somebody sliding in her DM. I don't know who it is. There's somebody sliding in Rela's DM. And they said, Rela, don't worry about it. Because there's going to be a booked and busy for you. I don't know what's coming ahead. Booked and busy. And yes, that is this upcoming winter. You see that? Cuffing season. And until then, the Most High says, take care of yourself. That was all for Rela. Rela. She says, yes, you did get caught up. The Most High said, you got caught up, Rela. You see that? You let Blue come and zap you. Catch you up in this shit. You didn't see these red flags. But you got it now. You got it now, girl. You out there recharging. You got it, Rela. Hustle, baby. You see this? The Most High said hustle. Get yourself together. Rela, start your channel. Start streaming. You understand? Not just TikTok. That's one of your streams. Get your YouTube channel too, Rela. Start talking your shit. Start making your bag. Instead of everybody else talking, getting numbers off of your name and off of the content. Get numbers and money off of your own content. Off your own content, Rela. Set it up so you, your moms, your aunties, all of you, your cousins, all of y'all could talk shit. Start your own stream, Rela. You hear what I'm telling you, mama? Get with it. Follow suit. Follow suit. Get your bread. Because people will be tuning in to hear what you and your people got to say too, Rela. You in it. She said, that's right, Divine Goddess Davy. I'm going to get with it. Look. That's right, I'm going to get with it. Get your hustle on. Get your bread on. Get your globe too. Why you have your boundaries set, Rela? Why you have these boundaries set? You understand what I'm saying? You welcome to it now. Your baby is just as much a part of it as anybody else's baby. You understand what I'm saying? I know you be triggered sometime watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did I get involved? And then they want to act like they don't know who you are. When her mom walked up to him, he wasn't polite. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a man about it. Nah, he acted like he didn't know who she was. And Nevaeh's big ass, parrot ass. Yeah, that's right. Nevaeh, hush your mouth. You've been putting a little bit out there on Rela. You've been putting a little bit out there on Krishan. Now, if they bring that smoke to you, you better be ready. And she told me, I'm ready. I'm ready for the fade. I'm ready. I'm ready for my, what do you call it? Not to throw hands is another word she used. She ready for her fade. You know what I'm saying? She want the smoke is what she said. Emotional reaction, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts, and why does this bother me? Sometimes it makes Rela feel a type of way when she's by herself. You know what I'm saying? When she's all by herself with God and just her and her baby in her stomach. She thinks to herself as a woman, like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? This is so immature. This is crazy. But that's what they sign up for, y'all. That's what they sign up for. Y'all, we have hit the 2-hour mark, y'all. That's my tap in for the circus. I just wanted to see what was going on with them. DM slide. They still slide into each other's DMs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm going to ask a quick question. And we're going to get out of here. I'm going to ask a quick question. Sure, Nabre, I see you. You said you were going to ask a question. Oh, thank you. Hey, Jean. Thank you. Sure. Go ahead and ask your question, Nabre. Okay. Is the baby in Nevaeh's stomach blue faces? I'm just asking a question. This don't mean you know what I'm saying? Only the DNA gonna tell. Is the baby, I'm gonna tell you how you know. even if they say that the baby, okay, if it comes out and it's really blues and they doing DNA and it's really blues, you're gonna see how Blueface loves on her and the baby in a different way. If it comes out and they say the baby is blues but it's really not, and he keeps her around and they don't release that and they just say, yeah, it's his, and it's really not, you will see it in the way that he treats her. Even though they're going to be saying the baby is his, you're going to see him leaving that house. You're not going to see him around her. You're going to see him talking to her disrespectful. You will see him doing her in a way that he did Krishan, if not even worse. If not even worse. It's just up to them whether they want to reveal if the baby's his or not. But you're going to see it in the way he treat her. Okay? So is the baby blues? Is the baby blue faces? That's the baby card. It says yes, right? It says investment. Card 1. Card 1. We're going to do it again. I'm going to ask this question 3 times. Just like I did with Krishan. Y'all see me shuffling. Okay? Is the baby in the bear's stomach Blueface's baby? Is this Blueface's baby, Spirit? We have a magician. We have another yes card. Okay. 2 yeses so far. Oh, Nevaeh. Oh, Nevaeh. We got a maybe. We got a maybe. It says, okay, in the middle, it says good news, you know. It was investment, good news, solid beginnings, setting goals, making plans. This could her be initially saying she was pregnant. This could be her being pregnant the whole 9 months. Magician, manifestation, and then we have at the end of it a maybe. Deception, lies, trickery, cheating. Dangerous, risky behavior. Enemies disguised as friends. Lack of conscience, tact, and resourcefulness. I'm just going. Is the baby Bluefaces? We got a yes. Okay? And what does that stay in the corner? Patience. So far, the answers are leaning towards yes for Nevaeh's baby being Bluefaces. I didn't really have a question about it because that's too risky to hang around a man knowing the history he had with Krishan, be in his house, let him feed you, give you money, have your kid hanging around him, be all up in his world, talking to his mama, his family, his friends, all up on his live stream for that baby to come out and not be his. That would be a fucking risk. You hear me? You will be playing with effing fire. So that's crazy. Okay? And here we have the maybe right here, the choice. So Blueface is still on the fence. Just like it's a maybe here for Nevaeh, it's a maybe here for Blueface. Still on the fence. Till you see it out. Till he sees it out. Till he sees that baby out with justice. He get a DNA test, he know for sure. He not saying nothing. He not saying nothing. He said, no. I was about to ask, is Krishan, Jesus, Bluefaces? And here I see on the bottom of the deck. You see this? No, no. See that? Pain and poverty. No. And the Most High is right behind it. So I'm not even going to pull no more on that. He said Krishan is delusional. He said she's delusional to think that that is my child. Or I'm going to claim it publicly. He said he's not going to do it. He said he ain't going to do it. He said that's the truth, Divine Goddess Davy. That shit, he said with Krishan, that tore him up. He said that tore him up. Look. He said it tore him up. He said no matter how much he has feelings for her, he will never look at her the same again. You hear what I'm saying? He said he'll never see her the same again with the lovers. Never, ever again. He said he looks at her as a liar. He would never be able to fully trust whether a child is really his or not. Even if he did a DNA and they said it was his, he still can't trust it unless the baby come out looking like him. He said that's the damn honest truth. He said it as well. His mama ain't gonna let it go down like that. He said his mama ain't gonna let it go down like that when it comes to these children. He said he got hurt too many times, so he's watching this shit with a fine-tooth comb. And anybody that's lying, because of the back and forth, anybody that's lying, he says He gonna show them. I'm telling you. Please, God. You know, I'm praying for Nevaeh. I'm praying for Nevaeh. Let that baby be blues. Because Nevaeh, if that baby ain't blues, he got something for your ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? He might not get rid of you. He might even tell the world that is his baby. But he gonna drag you for utter filth. Look, he gonna drag you. You see that fool? He gonna drag you. He gonna make you wanna walk right off that cliff, baby. He gonna drag you. That's what I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask about Nevaeh's baby, if that was really Blueface's baby. So far, God is saying yes. Oh, I got another question. Okay, yeah. I see all the pregnant mommies. All right. Why is Blueface being mean to Journey and Jovan? Why is Blueface being mean to Journey and Jovan? We already know it's because of Jaden, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why is he doing that? Because they have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Why is he being mean? Why is he being mean to them? He's mad. He's upset about what the mama did. He feels rejected by the mother. Why is he upset with the children? God said that's right. He felt they were supposed to be a family and she wasn't supposed to step outside of the line like that. He said he had feelings for her. She know that. He said he had feelings for her. She know that. He said he trying to be strong. He said he was watching her. He didn't see that coming. He didn't see her out here in the world like this. He didn't know she wanted to step out like that. He didn't know she was giving to other people. He said he thought he was watching everything. You know, he says everybody's still, every day you learn something new. He said just when he think he had it all figured out, they always surprise him. That's the thing about women and men. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men think they have women figured out, and women are, you know, we think of many things at one time. We have multiple thoughts on our mind. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said that's right. We do. We have multiple thoughts on our mind. So, he said ultimately it's how he feel right now. He feel like it's justice for him so he can get his thoughts together. He said they're not going to make him come out of his shell before he's ready to. You think he could just step away from Journey and Jovan like that? No. You think it's not hurting him? Of course it is. Jovan is like his little twin, baby. Like, you think that don't hurt him? Those are two children he's been around the most. Are you kidding me? He says he has an amazing amount of affection and emotions for those children. Okay? Blueface is still a narcissist. Remember I told you, narcissists don't really know how to love. They can't care for you. They don't really know how to love. He says he's just trying to get himself together. That threw him off what Jaden did with Bravo. Being on that sex tape. He said it really did. You see that? It gave him anxiety. He said it embarrassed him. He said that's when he decided to move forward from Jaden in a certain way. He'll still show her a little bit of care, concern, and affection. That's his children's mother. That's his childhood sweetheart. He said, but that gave him the energy to move forward. He said, but yes, he did see her as a star in his world. He did. For Jaden, he did. But that's why he's treating the kids like that. Because of Jaden. He said he got to get himself together before he come back around. You know? Because he could easily get sat back in to the energy of them. You know? So he's trying to keep a boundary right now. Okay, is there anything else I'm thinking about? Okay, let me see what it says. How does... Okay, y'all. It tried to disconnect me again. I don't know how much y'all heard. I don't know when it went off. Okay. The question. We have one question. How does Jazz feel about Nevaeh? You know what? And we'll close it after this. Just a real quick question. Okay. Would you all do me a favor and please hit that like button for me? Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Would you please hit that like button for me? How does Jazz feel about Nevaeh? right now. Sure. How does Jazz feel about Nebrae? You want to know, right? That's a secret. I don't know if you or them could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You want to know how they feel about you. Jazz. Eight of Pentacles. You all could live together, maybe. Want to make a family together or build something together. They feel like you're somebody that they could build with. Lovers. There's a lot of affection apparently between the two of you, whoever you are. Secretly, if you don't know this, you might know this. This looks like a family, or they want to be a family, or they want to stay together with you. Somebody might want to, you know, marry. I don't know. Some of y'all might want to get married. Y'all want to get that close. Or definitely live together, or definitely stay together, or be in community together. This says that somebody wants to build with you and they want to be by your side. They've been thinking a bit lately. You know what I mean? 7 of Cups. Maybe this person might have seemed a little bit confused lately, like they're not sure which way to go, not sure what they want to do. They have a lot on their mind. You see that? Options right there. And a lot of creativity as well. So they're thinking about a lot of things, but you're also included with the 10 of Pentacles right here. This is building something stable. This is adding 2 more to the 8 that you're already building if you're by yourself. And from what I can clearly see, somebody wants to hold on to you. Okay, Jazz wants to hold on to Nebrae, or Nebrae wants to hold on to Jazz. But you said, how does Jazz feel about you? So they want to hold on to you. All right. There's some type of community around you all. These are other divine goddesses. All right. So you have a strong friendship connection. What I can see here. And I can see you over there looking like this. Like, what? All right. Yeah, I see you looking. Yeah. You could be waiting on some type of transformation. Maybe you might not feel complete within yourself for some reason. You know, you're working on yourself, possibly. That's what the building is about, the 8 of Pentacles. You're working on something. I see you intend to make life sweet for them, or they intend to make life sweet for you. Okay? Anything else that Nebrae needs to know? Okay, the Hermit. You could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius right here with the Queen of Swords. You see you? Just know that the Most High is directing everything. You don't have to worry about anything. You see the Most High watching over you? All right, so that's the message for you, my darling. But from what I can see here, that's how they feel. Jazz, I'm out of here. We're going to have to come back for another question and answer live reading, but I just want to get that quick one in for Nebrae. All right, Jazz, let's see, Jazz Talk Live. Jazz Talk Live, we're going to come back. When I come back, not right now, but when I come back for the next Intuitive Live Tap-In, we'll answer some questions possibly, okay, for the live audience. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping in with your Divine Goddess Davy. We was just sitting up here talking about Blueface and the camp and them, you know. Nothing extra special. I didn't have any clips to show anything. There's so many clips out there, y'all just scout around. Everybody got them out there. Z-Banger got it out there. Roz got it out there. RASS got it out there. Dollhouse, Voodoo Doll got Krishan and them out there. Dollhouse TV. Let me see, who else? Shout out to everybody. Sean Davy Way got the clips out there. Shout out to Sean Davy Way. Okay, are you all right? Are you okay? Listen, Sean Davy Way be putting their foot all the way up in her arse. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag save Krishan Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's still going, y'all. It's still going. Like I said, Krishan, go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't think because you got your body back together, now your mind is still a mess. And Coach Calvin know it. She's sitting around, I don't know if she thinks she's a man or a woman. I'm not sure which one Krishan thinks she is, you know what I mean? Because she get with the men, but she want to fight them. And she want to play box all the time and kid around, you know, and want to be so damn beautiful. But just want to prance around in a bra and underwear and think everybody want her. When I tell you, a lot of these women, they're going to age out this game. And I want to see, when you start aging out the game, Krishan, okay, when nobody's tuning in, because I'm waiting to see what the hell you're going to do with the music. Do something. You just walking around the damn internet, just walking around your room, just walking around calling this one and calling that one. Everybody we see blue face with, then you turn around and you with the same people. Like, it's just a shit show, to be honest with you. Once again, like I said, God's money ain't good enough no more, Krishan. What happened to the church? You back to cursing, you back to drinking. Who knows what else you're doing? Because you look like you halfway high to me. To your fairy tarot godmother, divine goddess Dave, you look like you're halfway high to me. You can't sit down, you can't stop fidgeting, you can't stop talking, you can't stay on one topic. As soon as somebody says something to you, you're going to contradict them. They're going to say, well, it's this. You're going to say, nah, it's not even that. Nah, I didn't even do this. Nah, I didn't even do that. Like you're a whole contradiction, just like them fish. You don't know which way you're going. You're fucking confused, Krishan. Point blank and period. All right? You need to have a seat and go see about your son. For real. Because it don't make no sense. You keep the little boy on screen now so nobody don't know nothing that's going on. You can't hide it forever. You can't hide it forever. People are going to find things to do with their own time besides sit around watching your son. It's for you to watch. You opened your legs. You laid down with blue face. And do you want us to feel sorry because he don't want to claim a child that's not his? Silly. All right, y'all. We're going to keep the saga going because Nevaeh's baby is due to drop any minute now, and I cannot wait so she can shed her beak up and stop flapping it and get some bird seats and sit down somewhere and be a mother. Please, Lord, let that baby come soon to give her something to do because she is going to be very, very busy. She thinks she's going to be in the limelight. Nope. She's going to be right in that room taking care of that baby every 2 hours, feeding it and caring for it. All right. That's my spiel, y'all. Love y'all so much, and I will see y'all on the next one. Please make sure you hit that like button on the way out. I appreciate you all. When they tried to cut this stream, they wouldn't let the lights go up no more or nothing, but I hope you all still hit that like button anyway. Thank you all so much, and I will see y'all on the next tapping. Peace.